Okay. Wait, what does it say? This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Oh my gosh. Okay. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit. Oh my gosh. Playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to the exposure of highly disturbing content. Oh, yeah, I'm way older than 13. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. All right, what's up, YouTube? And welcome to a game called Doki Doki Literature Club. Yo, this music is nice. It's jolly. Now, as you saw, despite how this looks, they are warning you that this game is not what it seems. Technically, all I know, because I didn't want to spoil myself, technically, this is a horror game. Technically. A psychological one, if that. So, um, this is my first time playing, new game. Wait, hold on. How do I go back? I can't go back. Okay. What's your name? Ling. X2. I can't put a 2. Okay, just Ling. All right. Hello? Oh. Okay, this is a story game? Hey! Yo, okay, hold on, wait. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. All right, come on. I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, a good friend since we were children. Wait, aren't they in high school? Aren't they still technically children? Okay, you know the kind of friend you'll see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Okay. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she will oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Oh my, okay. However, I just sigh and I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up. I'm sorry if my reading is terrible. I just woke up. Yo, the game looks good. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Okay, all right. What's up? Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking of ignoring me. That's mean, Ling. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Okay. This music is blasting in my ear. It is not helping. Well, if people stare at acting like weird. Wait, what? Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them think we're a couple or something. Yeah. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, sorry. Can we go? We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets are increasingly... Wait, what does that say? Increasingly specklit with other students making their daily commute. Oh, by the way, Lane, have you decided to join a club? What club? A club. I told you already, we're not interested in joining any clubs. I'm not interested. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me that you would join a club this year. Did I? Sure, it was possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going about. Sorry, like to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Okay, that's funny. I'm playing that right now. Uh huh. I was talking about how I worried that you won't learn how to socialize and have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought you feel neat a few years because you're not used to the real world. Well, how do you know? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Yeah, I didn't ask. All right, all right. I look for a few clothes if that makes you happy. No promises though. Well, you at least promise me you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by a carefree girl, okay? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Okay. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate every time inside her head, okay? Okay, finally, we're at school. Oh my gosh. The school days is ordinary as ever, and it's over because before I know it. Okay, after I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation, okay? Clubs. Sorry wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Yo, this music is it's pretty great. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I am the only one left in the classroom. Yes, nobody here. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Oh, I'm still in my last period classroom? Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you late to your own club. That is true. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Yo, what is up with my character? Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Okay. Not that I was even aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Okay, okay, since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in the literature club is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Exactly. Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Yo, okay, so she self-volunteered me. Don't make promises you can't keep. That's true. I can't tell Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or is she so cunning as to plan all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Yes, let's go. It is so much reading. Okay, now we're in the hallway. Hold on, I need some water. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. And thus today marks the day you what? You sold what? Where's the music? Oh my gosh, I can't. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Being general used for third year classes and activities. I'm scared. Can I go to the settings? Whoa, whoa! Oh, I just full screened it. That scared me. Where's my mouse? Bro, wait a wait. Wait, wait, wait. Wait, wait, wait. Okay, no. I'm going back. I'm going back. That really scared me. I didn't know what was happening. Okay, we're back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. 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 Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Hello? Okay, the music's back. Okay. Whew. All right, everyone. The new member is here. I told you, do not call me new member. I glanced around the room. Okay, girl one. Welcome to the Literal Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Saori is always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Why are you being sexist? Way to kill the atmosphere. Wow. Okay, the whole crew is here. Ah, Ling. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Yo, this music is nice. It's so calming. All words escape me in this situation. Okay, this club is full of incredible cute girls, okay? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Why is she so sorry? Natsuki. Okay, so her Natsuki, that's her name. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Okay, so she's a freshman. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Okay. You can't ignore her when she gets moody. You hangry or something? Okay, Sayori said that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. So Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri. I'm guessing that's her. That is her. I was right. Don't say things like that. Okay, Yuri appears more comfortable, more comparably more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. It's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Okay, this is Monica. That's right. Monica, why are you smiling at me like that? It's great to see you again, Ling. Okay. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Wait, okay, so my character's a third year, a junior. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Okay. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little, you too, Monica. Okay, were you nervous? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, come sit down, Lee. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? Okay, I'll take a brisk. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there's more space next to Monica and one more space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray, and Yuri opens the closet. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm nervous. I forget this is a horror game. Still feeling awkward, I'll take a seat next to Sayori. Yeah, I would have did the same thing. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wait, what happened? Natsuki lifts up the foil on the tray and a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Okay. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were to use to make the ears. Okay. So cute. I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, her, then her, then I follow. Okay. It's delicious. I can't lie. I can appreciate a good cupcake. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Okay, of course. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaky glances at my direction. She wants you to grade her cooking. Is she waiting on me to take a bite? Yes. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she makes it herself. Probably. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Okay, of course. Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sorry. Okay. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of us before sitting down. The teapot next to it. She brought a whole teapot? Okay. You keep the whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess so. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, okay, I'm watching these doors to make sure nobody comes in because I don't want to get scared. Okay, so what made you consider the literature club? Wait, I can look at the history. Oh, look at all this dialogue. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that, so tell the truth or lie. I will tell the truth. Some tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I practically was dragging here by Sayori. Nah. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? I could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Okay, I agree. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity of how to prepare for events. I much rather take something I personally enjoy to make something special out of it. Okay, I can get back behind that. And if it encourages others to get into the literature club, then that's fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Okay, Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put that away. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. I mean, literature is like the thing about. I hit my mic. The thing about literature is that when I was coming up, I was not into it, but it's grown on me. So you have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. Okay? Okay, everybody is enthusiastic. Okay? Such different girls all interested in the same goal. So this is the group. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Lane, what kind of things do you like to read? The Bible? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Oh, okay, here we go. Nasuki head suddenly perks up. Yo, she's about to roast me. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Okay, why did you have to tell me that? My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Okay. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on cheering passionate about her reading. Okay? She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. It's nothing wrong with that, but you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Okay. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Hello? Oh, what happened? Oh my God! Wait, I'm okay. I'm getting scared. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Why are you telling me this? I read a horror book once. Yeah, I used to read the Goosebumps. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. Okay, at this rate, can I go home? At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock. Why? Okay, really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you can say that. But if the story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Can I pause? Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting nervous. However, here. I hate horror. Okay. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. It's something. It's something. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say That Out Loud" and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Okay, why did you step behind her? Wait, what's happening? She puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? That's actually cool. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? What is up with her? I think that's impressive, yeah. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Okay? You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Okay? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Almost said Monica. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example for Natsuki to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. And she says nothing. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically to Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of your own. Then next time we meet, we shall share them with each other. Okay, that's not a bad idea. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Lane? Monica smiles warmly once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic, me joining the club, bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought because they're all sad now. All four girls said back to me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, see, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these. See, he's just looking at their beauty. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, all the girls light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Okay, it's not that deep. All right. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Ling, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Okay. Can I really express the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. I'm getting anxiety playing this game. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Oh, hey Ling. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Not really. That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stay after school for clubs. Oh yeah, that's right. Sure, might as well. Yay. Okay. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. And of course, Monica. Well, I'd really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club. Perhaps I will have a chance to grow closer with these girls. See, I already know. As a man, I already know what he's trying to do. I just need to make the most out of these circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will happen. Wait, fortune? Is that what that said? I think so. Okay. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I'm so scared. What is this? Yo, this music is, this kind of reminds me of Yandere Simulator a little bit. Okay, it's time to write a poem. Pick your words you think, your favorite club member might like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. So these are our three options. Wait. Oh. So my poem's gonna contain. Okay. So here's the thing. So this game came out in 2017. I was in high school when this came out. It's funny. So don't look at me weird, but if these my three options and I had to pick one, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm just gonna Heaven Sent. I like that. Okay. Suicide. Oh no. We're gonna do Uncanny. Let's do Treasure. Kawaii. Infinite. Forgive. Okay. And since he talked about anime, we're gonna put a little anime in there. Bop. Okay. Okay. Skipping, vivid, determination, disoriented, defeat. Okay, tenacious, grief. Since we are playing a horror game, I'm gonna throw a little horror in there. Lust. I'm cool on that. Let's do marriage. We're gonna put some games in there. Depression. What? What? Let's do Eternity. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Friends. Horror. Fantasy. Nah. Let's do fun. Let's do Sunny. Let's do Raft. Wait a minute. it was lust. Can I go back? I didn't see what I picked. What did I pick? That's two of the 7 deadly sins. Lust, wrath, and they talking about some suicide. I'm like, what? Oh no. Okay, let's do family. Let's throw a sunset in there. Let's do an email. What? Let's do that. Doki. Prayer. Yeah, I need that. Throw some love in there. Fear. Hope. Childhood. Vacation. Throw some hope in there. Yep. Uncomfortable after judgment. Throw some sparkle in there. And for the last one, scars. Let's throw a heartbeat. What? Let's throw some joy in there. Hello? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm just okay. This game is diabolical. Okay. Hi again, Ling. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ling. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment to you. Nah, it's okay. How long is this club? Like 20 minutes? Okay. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Yo, I'm loving this music. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sorry, told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. I think that's what that said. What? Let me see. Wait, what? Wait, where am I? Okay. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. Now I'm gonna do some work. I'm gonna put in my time. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Why does that keep happening? What am I pressing? Stop scaring me like that. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh, so she reads manga? Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Okay, here goes Sayori. Don't worry, guys. Ling always is his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is messy. It's distracting. So what happens? So he be going over our house, and you almost set your house on fire once. You what? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Is she biting her lip? What? How come you and Ling can become good friends too? Sorry? What's happening? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri brought something today, you know. Wait, Sayori, Wait, me? Wait, she brought something for me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's nothing really. What is it? Never mind. Sorry made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Like, okay, what do you... I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happier no matter what. Is that so? Well, if you won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be, okay? All right. What is it? Well, here. Okay, here we go. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh, what kind of book is it? Wait, what? So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. What? I don't understand. What book is it? And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Oh. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Oh my gosh. He's enthusiastic again. Okay. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay. So I don't go to school. I just go here. Is that what's going on? Now that everyone's settled, I expect mom to kick off the scheduled activities, okay? But that doesn't seem to be the case. Saori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. To do what? Hold on, let me back up. Let me back up. I don't trust this game. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Hello? Man. Looks like nobody wanted to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to accompany myself? Occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm nervous. That's why I can't. It's hard to read. I guess I could always read the book that Yuri gave me. Yeah, do that. But I feel a little tired to read. Yeah, I'm tired too, but I'm still going. I'll probably fall asleep right now. Now, this game don't got me falling asleep. I'm wide awake. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame, okay, compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. Okay, but it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we came up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. Yeah, just the sound of literature just sounds not interesting. I can agree with that. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Okay, that's a good point. In that case, Do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Oh, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes? Cupcakes might be too sweet, but okay. Good thinking. Now, Suki would love to do that. You're right. You know how many cupcakes she got to bake? Now, Suki makes the best cupcakes. Or buy. I don't know if she baked them or bought them. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy, okay? Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we need to work out the details of the event itself. What happened? Why is my screen black? Okay, I'm finding myself in the end. Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason to admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. What happened to my screen? I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Why are you so close? Oh, I open my eyes and find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Like, step back. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school even have a napping club? That's not a bad idea. You're staying up late again, aren't you? I mean, I was writing a poem that had me, stressed out a little bit. Now that you're in a club, you're going to have less time for anime, You need to what? Oh. You need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder and see Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Okay, I appreciate that. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. As Sayori glances around at herself. Okay. How is it written all over me? Oh my gosh. You gotta be joking. This girl. She doesn't. Okay. She's taking this too literally. You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking out all around here. I thought her hair looks normal. I run my fingers down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. What are you doing? Man, you really need to brush this. My hair is just really hard to get right. Okay? I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight neither. And oh my gosh, there's a toothpaste stain? I try to wipe the stain off with my finger, but nobody would even notice that. I don't brush my teeth with my clothes on. I'm telling you that right now. Of course they would. I brush my teeth, then put my clothes on. Nobody's gonna tell you it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you're a meanie. And you don't even keep up with your blazer button up either, okay? Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Wow. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Oh, talking about her blazer. I start to button her blazer. Don't do it. You don't have to do it for her. Okay. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Bro. 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 Look how uncomfortable she looks. What is my character doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Can I? Okay, this is funny. Okay, well, this angle is too much. I was just thinking how weird it's just to have a friend who does these kind of, yeah. This is too much for me. Don't say that. You make me feel weird. Okay, it's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Are you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle fully to close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Okay. If you ever button it, you at least knows that sooner than it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Bro, this... You know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. Why does it feel strange to see Zara blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Saori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. So I just did all that for nothing. Phew. That's so much better. I mean, it's nothing wrong with wearing it like that. Saori puts her arms out and twists around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like that's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Okay. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just try to focus on to wake up a little earlier. I think that's what's it. Okay. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, sorry. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, you scared me a little. Okay, everyone. Maka suddenly calls out. Why don't we share? We haven't even shared the poems. Oh my gosh. Yay. Ling, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. Oh my gosh, he's enthusiastic again. Okay. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Saori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? I did. What type of options you gave me, leader? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait. Okay, Saori and Manga enthusiastically pulls out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet and loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Okay. On the other hand, Monica writes in her composition notebook. Okay. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Okay. Now, Suki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Hello? Whose poem should I read first? I'm just gonna go down the line. What music is it? I'm definitely most comfortable sharing. Okay. She's a good friend after all. Alright. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Ling. I love it. Oh, she read my poem. I had no idea you're such a good writer. Yeah. I try to keep it very holy. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Okay? Jeez. I'm sure yours opinion is a little more constructive. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people do, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Ling poem. And that's what makes it feel extra special. Like I feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Yeah, she's a very weird one. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me how really that you're a part of the club now. Yeah. Alright, come on. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Ling. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. You're not selfish at all, you know, trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my emotion here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Oh yeah, she is, knowing how much it means to her. Yeah, I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. All right, I'm going to hold you to that. What is this music? Now, you're reading my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, what does that say? The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help out of bed. What does that say? I thought that said rib. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. You're asking me to come out and play. Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay? Sorry. This is just, I guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. Yeah, you did. You can't answer just a little bit, yes or no. I forgot to do it last night. Well, but you did it though. That's what matters. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to make it out that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how I should put it. How should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really. Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica is the best. Oh, are we done? But next time I won't forget. I'm going to write the best poem ever. Okay, I like that mindset. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. I gotta. Alright. Alright, let's do your poem now. I expected. Wait, what? It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's gonna be about cuteness. I already know. Or maybe she's surprised me. It's not like I said it was bad. So she read my poem. I just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, wait, what? Do you want to, wait, what did I say? So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Exactly. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Huh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it, yeah. What type of elementary school? Okay, eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I'm like, how do I get this off? Oh my gosh, yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I mean, I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Yeah. Your writing style wouldn't make any message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Yeah, I can get behind that. Okay, I like. Okay, seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Okay. But the other nice thing about simply writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. That's true. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the fling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot she's a freshman. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old anyone is. If Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, Yuri, you're next. Just give me your poem. Okay. What does she think? Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first poem, right? Yep, first poem. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. So, it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Okay. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes since we really haven't gotten anywhere. I might take that Yuri a while to getting used to new people. It's fine. I really did notice. What are you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. Okay, I understand now. I don't need you to give me a lesson. Okay, I think the most noticeable thing here is, okay, make their style very deliberate. Okay, in other words, they tend to style separate from topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both styling and impressiveness are weakened. Yuri finds her train of thought, and if her demeanor totally changed, Stammery is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Okay, not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Okay, can I read your poem? Also, I hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Asuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Unwell? Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or me or not to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Okay, Yuri smiles dreamily as a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be Literature Club? Okay. All right. This is cursive. I know how to read cursive for the most part, because my mother writes in cursive. Okay, Ghost Under the Light. Okay, the trindles, I think that's what that says, of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. What does that say? Baiting? It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last to to be replaced by the sicking blue-green dew of the future. I bathe. What? Calms breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay, interesting poem. Get that off. Okay. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking at all. But it took you a long time to, wait, how do they know that? Well, I don't read script very often, but I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. It was kind of dark, but it's okay. It wasn't too short. I usually write long poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. To be honest, since this is our first poem channel, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to dig, as I suppose. Are you into Ghost, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Ling. Really? I might have totally missed the point. Well, you're supposed to... Well, I suppose you did only a glance over it after all. No, I tried to actually read that. Wait, what? Microsoft Edge. Okay. But remember, poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences through their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, as soon to be left with nothing. Oh my gosh, this is getting scary. That's more like a salon putting it that way, okay? I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, if it makes me happy, that's that you think that. Okay, just remember that it won't be long before you pick up these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. All right, last but not least, Monica. Please, please do not do nothing strange. Hey, Ling. Yeah, I'm having a great time. Okay, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new here and everything, suggestion for new club activities. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring it up here, okay? Okay, I'll keep that in mind, of course. Okay, I'm better off going with the flow. Okay, anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Oh, don't worry, Ling. We're all a little embarrassed today. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. That's so true. I am my poem, Monica. Yeah, okay. What you think? I like this one. It makes me think of something Saori might say. Okay, is that so? You and Saori are really good friends, right? I would be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, we may be good friends, but Saori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you don't show it in different ways, even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. Okay, so that's the kind of vibe I get from reading your poem. This music has been blasting in my ear for over an hour, but it's cool though. You're sure not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Ari's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring her with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? So, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each his own. Okay, you shouldn't be afraid of a little experiment, either, okay? I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It can be a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write, okay? That's not like you have to worry of impressing them or anything, okay? As they both do a fake laugh. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Yeah. Don't worry. I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it. Okay. This is okay. Hole in the wall. Okay. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A real blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. What? What does that say? Returns. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. stretching forever into everything, a whole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Okay, I'm done. So what do you think? It's very free form. I want to go. That's what I want to do. I'm sorry that, sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask feedback. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, that's the kind of style that's got me pretty popular, that has gotten pretty popular these days. I don't know what, it's like something with her is off. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you can say that I had some kind of epiphany, empathy, no, epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about the deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Okay, anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Okay, another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. Okay, so move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. Okay. Little shuffle. Okay. This music, it needs to stop. I'm taking my headphones off. This music. All right. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Okay, can I? Okay. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand, okay? This is a literature club after all, outside. I guess that's what ended up getting to my, okay. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are having chatty. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Okay. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, okay? Tandem, okay, as they read tandem, I watch of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furry and frustrated. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem of the... Wait. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. All right. Do you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Okay, I'm gonna like kind of skip a little bit because I don't want to get scared. Okay, and Link. Okay. Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but okay. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Ling liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed. Why the music, bro? I can't. Nah, bro. I can't. 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 Okay. Okay. I'm gonna save it. Main menu. I saved it. Okay. That was Doki Doki Literature Club. I saved it. So if y'all want me to continue playing this game is fairly long. So it didn't get like super scary yet. I saw little, little stuff in there here and there, but I think this game doesn't get scary until the end. Like I'm guessing the last 25% of the game, that's when it gets real. So if y'all want to see me play that, just let me know. If y'all want to see more games like this, like, subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all in the next gameplay.